if you don't know what I'm doing, I just cut my apple in slices. I put some lemon juice so that it doesn't go dark. And now I'm putting some sugar, yellow sugar. Okay. I don't really do, I keep saying I don't do sugar. I eat chocolate, so I do some sugar. Okay, so there, not a lot because I don't like, because I'm gonna put some more on top. So, okay, this is good. We'll leave it here. As I was saying, so my only purpose with this is that I inspire even one woman to just live a great life. Start looking at what she really wants and slowly but surely start taking care of it. And I forgot to put my tea towels here. I was cleaning all morning, so anyway, yeah, so that's what I want to do with this channel, and really that's what I wanted to tell you today. It's that it's been a journey for me. I've read, and I still read, a lot of self-help books. I did some coaching certification. No, I don't, not necessarily saying that you have to do that, but I'm saying that do whatever you feel that you need to do to move ahead, to be a little bit more, you know, to feel more inspired, because sometimes we're just so used to our life the way it is that we end up not even seeing that things are not great. And for me, that's a very big thing, because for years I didn't see that. You know, I thought, oh, this is just the way it is. You know, it's like in a marriage. Like when you date, it's awesome. When you get engaged, you're excited, you're gonna get married, and you get married, and the first couple of years are awesome. Then you have the kids, which is awesome. It's another phase. But then, you know, as a couple, you kind of, sometimes it's hard to just keep it together and to have that date night. And sometimes we don't even have the money for that date night. And, you know, we really want to go out for a nice dinner, or we want to go out for a drink, and we just can't. I know what it feels like. So now that things are starting to change yet again, because at 50, things change, you know, things at 50, things change again. And I really want you to not just keep going, you know, not just have a fine life. You know, I've decided I'm gonna garden this year. I'm gonna try it. I don't know, I don't think I'll like, I don't really like gardening, okay? I've never done it, but I'm curious enough to do it, and I really wanna see. So what I do, I went and YouTubed it, okay? I just, you know, spent the whole afternoon that I could be watching some silly movie. I learned about gardening, you know. I really want to take up golf. I don't think I'll take up golf because it seems stupidly expensive, but that's one of the things I'd like to do, because I want to spend more time outside, and I don't. And I don't spend more time outside because I'm a homebody. I love working from home. I love creating all the stuff I do. I love, you know, I run to Etsy shops. I sell on Amazon. I'm a coach. I have a blog. I have a podcast. And it's a lot of work just to keep up with all of that. And another thing I just love is taking care of my house, taking care of my family. So that's time as well. I really just want you to understand that it's okay, whatever you want to do or say. This is, what is this? Almond flour. Yeah, it's a little bit thinner than the almond powder, but anyway, I'm gonna put some up here because it actually helps keep the pie dry. The apple juice is not going to make my crust all soggy. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I read. Yeah. Cinnamon. I really want you to think about it. I really want you to, you can read about it. You don't know anything about finances, but you really want to, step it up a bit. Hey, grab a book, listen to a podcast. That's information, that's education, and knowledge is power. It will inform your decisions, and you can better make decisions because you are informed, because you know how to go about things, and that's very important. And that's really where we should all start. We should just evaluate where we are in life. That's what I would like you to do. I really encourage you to do. No, it doesn't even matter what area of your life you want to work on, let's say, that you want to better. It might be money, it might be relationships, it might be your marriage, it might be your kids, it might be your work. It doesn't really matter. Just assess it. Be mindful from today on. See how things are. How do you feel in certain situations? How could you better them? How could it work for you instead of working against you? These are very important, and you should ask yourself every day these questions in these situations, and you should journal about it if that's your thing. For me, as you know, I'm really not big on journaling. Well, I wasn't. I'm getting there. So that's important for me, and I find that I really get a lot of stuff from my journaling, and especially 2 or 3 weeks later, or a month or 2 months later, when I go back and read some stuff, I think, wow, did I write that? Wow. Because we forget. Life is just, we're busy, life is hard, so it's hard to keep up with everything. I want to have a slower pace of life. I want to garden. I want to spend more time outside. I really want to keep on working on my business because I love it. And I want to have a great relationship with my husband. I have a good relationship with my husband, but I want it to be even better. And it's something that, it's the thing that always gets pushed back. If anything in my life needs to get pushed back, it's my stuff, the things I want to do for myself, like exercising or like going for a walk, so that I can accommodate anything else that comes into my life that is urgent or it's really important, it must be done, whatever. I encourage you to really look at where you're at. And if your life is just great, excellent, keep going, because you can do this. And if you see that it needs some guidance, or that it needs to be worked on, some area, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you start doing that. You can do it.